Okay, I've prepared this little video for you so you can check out one of my very favorite Spanish sites. I've embedded it here on the class webpage. If you scroll down here under helpful websites, it's this first one, the University of Iowa Phonetics page. I'm kind of a phonetics geek, and what this does is actually help you figure out how to make these sounds that we're trying to make in Spanish, because it's different than English. A T in Spanish is different than a T in English. Vowels are different, and one of the things that you need to conquer in order to sound really authentic when you speak Spanish is how we make these different sounds. So I'm going to click on that, and we end up here. Scroll over a little bit. Phonetics, sound of the spoken language. We are going to choose Spanish, and the one warning I will give you is the website is in Spanish once we go from this point, and so I'm going to translate some of it for you. And if you're even more interested, I've got a paper that I can give you that will help you navigate through. But we're gonna go into Spanish, and it opens a little separate window here. Let's hold on. Let me try that again. Okay, once we've clicked on Spanish, we get this new little window here, which I'm going to enlarge a little bit for us to work on. Let me tell you a little bit about what this is. Here's the consonants. You should know what consonants are. B, T, F, G. This little button right here is valves. Vowels. Sorry about that. All of these things over here we are not going to worry about for now. There are other types of sounds in the language that we make. So first you'll choose from this top row whether you want to look at a consonant or a vowel. We're going to look at a consonant. Modo is how you make the sound. That's the one we're going to look at for now. These other ones aren't going to make a whole lot of sense to you yet. This is different kinds of consonants. You'll notice if you click on these different buttons, you get different choices down here, depending on what you've clicked on. We will talk a little bit more about these in class, but since you're just beginning, let's concentrate on this one from now. We're going to look at oclusivas. It's a certain kind of vowel. It means these are consonants that we pronounce by completely stopping the air at some point in one way or another. Let's look. One of the ones that's really different is T. So let's look at a T, and this is what you get when you click on it. Over here, if you click on play, notice this is kind of a cross section of your face. You got your nose, your lips are right here. Here's your teeth. This is the tip of your tongue, this little thing right here. Roof of your mouth, hard palate, soft palate back here. If you click on this part, it just shows you what happens. See, it shows you what the point of your tongue does. It goes up behind your teeth. If you want to get more detailed, you can go here. However, the explanations are all in Spanish. This is a good one just to see what's going on. Now, if we go over to this side of the screen, we can play it, and we'll hear what it's going to sound like when we do that. And then there's some words where the consonant that we're looking at is at the beginning, or where the consonant that we're looking at is somewhere else in the word, in the middle. One of the interesting things that you could do is go back out and where we clicked on the Spanish flag, click on the English one, and compare the difference between how we make this sound in English and how we make it in Spanish. It's a good way for you to determine what it is you need to do differently with your mouth and your tongue and all of that to make these different sounds. If we go look at a vowel, notice it changes the things down here. We'll be talking about what these different things are. Actually, what I'm going to give you in class is a list of all the different consonants and the different vowels and which buttons you need to click to get to them, so it'll make this navigation a little easier. Let's look at the altas for a minute, which means these are certain kinds of vowels, but here we go. We've got an I. Let's look and see what happens. See how your tongue goes up like that, and over here again, and inwards. Anyway, this is a great site for you to go out and practice. Let them do it and then you try. Really pay attention to what your tongue is doing. If you have any questions, you can contact me. Again, I will be giving you sometime toward the beginning of this year. I'm hoping that you're looking at this video at the beginning of the year. I will be giving you a page, a printed out page that has these instructions on it, and that also tells you, again, with the different consonants and vowels, exactly which buttons you need to click on to get the information that you need. And it will also have translations of these words. All right, that is the Utah University of Iowa phonetics site. Thanks.